Hey y'all, I'm not gonna make this professional. It's gonna be real simple. No, I haven't been in here in a long time, but today, well, I haven't been even watching. Y'all be mad at me, I know. I haven't watched Young and the Restless in about a week. I just been. It's summertime. I have my kids out, some other stuff going on, so I'm just a busy bee. But today I was free, and I watched the whole episode itself for about 20 minutes when Barack Obama uh, made his presidential thing, and the Supreme Court passed his bill, the Obamacare thing. So they cut into the Young and the Restless. So I missed a little bit. So probably have to get back with y'all about that later. Oh my God, it was so good today. All I know is from what I've heard up until today is that Daisy left. I don't know if she ran away, if Ricky did something to her, or what. Well, actually, I think today he kind of admitted to eating that he did it. But anyway, so Daisy's gone. That was as of Friday. They found blood on her scarf that matched Daniel's, along with Ricky decided to call the credit card people and be charging stuff on with Daisy's credit card and saying that it was her husband Daniel. So they have Daniel in jail, thinking he's the reason she's missing because of the blood on the scarf and all the credit cards. And now today they had an email that she wrote to Kevin, but we all know that Ricky probably did it. So he was about to get out, and then they found the email, and now he got to stay in there. So Kevin's kind of like trying to be his friend, but he's still trying to be a big brother to Daisy. He's not sure who to believe anymore because stuff just keep popping up, and soon Daniel like, man, we friends. Why would you believe this? Remember when people were falsely accusing you for robbing banks, and when you ran away with what is her name, Angelina, I think that's his name. And so why would you believe this about me? And soon he's like, well, yeah, man, you right. New evidence come out. So anyway, it started off today with they Eden is inside Ricky's thing apartment or at the athletic club or wherever, and she's rumbling through his stuff, and she finds Daisy's wallet and her cell phone. So she gets on the phone with she calls Kevin, tell him to meet her at the or Paul or somebody. No, I think she called Paul. Call Paul, said I think I have some evidence. Meet me at the thing, they having some outdoor concert at the park or whatever. Meet me there. I got some evidence that Ricky probably did it. And soon as she get ready to leave out the door, Ricky is at the door trying to get into his room. She is so silly. Why is she in his room? No, he can come back at any time. Anyway, moving on. So he's like, well, what are you doing here? Why are you in my apartment? And so, of course, I didn't catch that part because Barack Obama came on. No disrespect, but come on, Obama. Right when the story get good, y'all always do that. Now, when they have a bad week, y'all don't never interrupt. But when stuff is going good, y'all always interrupt. So I'm gonna have to watch this later today to see what I missed. But anyway, so Phyllis shows up at the police station, and she's wondering what's going on, why they haven't let Daniel out yet. And Michael, you're my friend. I mean, Daniel's your friend, and they have to understand that Michael is in a higher position. He has to be biased. He can't pick sides based on friends. He could lose his job. Okay, get it together. So Ronan shows up. They think he's there for the Daisy thing, but he's there to find out because Victor hired him to find out where Abby is, because Abby left with Carmine because she didn't want the backlash from the gala going bad. So her and Carmine have left, and they trying to pull a Kevin and Angelina, in other words. So Victor hired them. Victor telling Ashley it's a publicity stunt. Ashley's like, no, y'all need to find my daughter. Why would you say that, Victor, and all of that stuff. So anyway, Ronan bumps into Phyllis and Chloe. He showed them that they showed him that they're married now. He was like, I missed a lot of weddings while I was gone away. And so they was like, yeah, pretty much we're happy now and we moved on, blah blah blah. Anyway, so uh Phyllis and Chloe exchanged a few words about, your sister's the reason why Daisy was back anyway. And she was like, don't you dare compare my sister to Daisy. I mean, out of all people, because of course, um, Chloe is taking Kevin's side on everything, not Daniel's side. Even though, I mean, of course, you're gonna support your husband in whatever he wants. So there was that. But okay, so back to the good part, because nothing really happened there. They fought back and forth about how they wanted Daniel to get out, and Daniel wants to get out, and Daniel's trying to explain himself to everybody. You know how it goes when they're in jail. So that's not really the good part. The good part is the Ricky and Eden thing. So Eden I don't know what her reason was because they interrupted, so I missed it, or unless I was just downstairs or something. But anyway, so he goes, she's trying to explain what she was doing there, and something happened. He come back with a glass and some pills. Excuse me. And he was trying to get her to take the pills. And she's like, no, I don't want to take no pills. I don't want to do that. And he was like, why? Are you afraid I'm going to do something? Are you afraid something's wrong with them? And they bump into each other, and her bag drops, and here flies out Daisy's cell phone and wallet. Okay, so he mad. Okay, he looks upset. So he's upset, and he was like, well, what's that? And she's like, oh, I'm so clumsy. I just drop all my stuff out of my purse. So he picks it up, and he's like, what's this? And she's like, well, I don't know. I guess somebody put something in my backpack by accident. We all have kind of like the same backpack at the coffee house. Maybe someone was in a rush and I grabbed the wrong bag, or they put it in the wrong bag. So he opens it up, and it's Daisy. And he was like, what are you doing with this? So why do you have this? And all that. She goes, oh my God, is that Daisy Carter? She didn't know who it was. And he was like, oh, so now you're on to me, huh? And he gets a rub in his hands through her hair, and she looks scared, like, what is he about to do with me? And he said, well, you know what happens now, huh? You have to die. I was like, oh my God. So she was like, oh, you so funny. And you go, he not playing, girl. You finna die. So they running through the house, and she's screaming. Now, wait, let me do this first. She's screaming and hollering through the house, and through the little apartment room. It's not much space, so they knocking stuff over, making all this noise. And she, try to get through the front door. He don't let her through the front door. She's like, get away from me, get away from me. And she's screaming and hollering. And she runs to the bathroom and try to lock herself in the bathroom. Girl, it's no windows in the bathroom. How would you get out if you lock yourself in there? Anyway, he gets in the door. She don't get a chance to get it locked. And they scrambling and fight. She's like, get away from me, get away from me. And he's like, you gotta die, I'm gonna kill you. And he pushes her, and her head hits the tub, and she just falls out. I was like, oh my God. So because I haven't seen any of his little fits. I've been missing it, y'all. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to watch all the last 2 weeks of episodes. I'm just gonna have to do it because it's got the good now. I'm trying to feel it. I'm kind of feeling it. So, Kevin's continuing to try to call her, to try to get in touch with her. He's not getting in touch with her. He calls Paul. Paul's like, well, no, I don't see her here. What's wrong? Is everything okay? Um, and he's like, let me go see, because Kevin's like, well, she said she kind of felt like Ricky had something to do with Daisy, and so she, once she gets something in her head, she goes for it. And he was like, Paul's like, you don't think she would have went over and, went to do something to Ricky, or to find Ricky, do you? And he was like, well, once she gets something in her head, she goes on through with it. So he's like, well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna check things out and make sure she okay. So, okay, y'all, this is what I was finna say. Now, they was doing all that screaming and flashing and throwing things around while the maid's cart was outside the door. So she didn't hear none of this? Well, maybe she can't. I'm trying to give it the benefit of the... I know this is TV and I'm reading too much into it. I watch too much CSI and Criminal Minds and all that stuff. And the maid's cart is outside the thing. So Ricky, he go trying to clean up, and he done flip eating over, and he rubbing her head and all that, and he got this old devil looking Joker smile, Joker from Batman smile on his face, like he ain't up to nothing. I just never seen this side of Ricky. I would have never thought from the first day he came on the show to now this is the same guy. He looked like the devil. Okay, but anyway, so he rolls her over, and he pulled her kind of away from the door so he can close the door. And he got the wallet and the cell phone, Daisy's wallet and cell phone. He rolled it up in a newspaper, and he go outside his door, make sure ain't nobody looking. His camera's on the floor, fool. I'm sure they can see that. They'll find that later. Anyway, he drops the newspaper inside the trash thing. You know, the maids pushed the thing and he dropped it in there. Go back in the house. He pulling out. He done pulled out a knife. Oh my God, a big butcher knife. So here go Paul. Paul and came knocking on the door. Ricky, it's me. It's your daddy. Excuse me, y'all. I know y'all hear that noise. Wait a minute. Anytime. Mocha cookie crumble, wait a minute. Okay. Anyway, I was watching something else too. But anyway, so Ricky, it's me. I'm at the door. It's your daddy. And then he go off. Oh goodness, it was good and it went off. But anyway, so that's what happened today. Tomorrow they're gonna be talking about Abby and all of that. And I think that's the only really thing that they're gonna be talking about. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe Paul and them will show back up again because you know tomorrow's Friday and good things happen on Fridays. But anyway, so I know I've been gone for a long time. I told y'all I'd drop in from here and there. But y'all, it's getting good. I might have to just drop some of my plans and get it done. Because it's good. It's getting good. Ricky is like the highlight now. I hope this out. Oh, Daniel. Daniel just having it rough. He just can't catch a break. But anyway, so that's a little bit of what happened today. Just a little review. And I might come back in tomorrow. Y'all never know. And about the, I'm trying to talk quick for my time run out. About the soaps, the spoilers and all of that stuff. I don't know if they'll let me do it, y'all. I was looking out my window. It's some stuff going on. Anyway, I don't know if they'll let me do it because they're saying like copyright protected and only give out the web address and all that. So I'm gonna try to get my information from somewhere else so I can still give you guys a little spoiler for the week. So that's what happened. That's what was going on. And you guys, another thing. I am just off the wagon. I just don't even know. I didn't know the daytime Emmy Awards came on a couple weeks ago. I didn't know that. Nobody told me what time it was coming up. Why y'all ain't tell me? Why y'all ain't say, girl, make sure you watch the awards and you tell it? The only person that won an award is Lily for the Outstanding Younger Actress Award. She always really win that. YNR, let's have a moment. That might be the reason why y'all not getting no awards, because y'all keep bringing people back from the dead, and you this Daisy thing is gonna turn into another Diane thing. Who killed Daisy? And you know y'all like to redo things a lot. You bring people back from the dead and redo deaths and stuff. Nikki and Victor break up, they get back together, they break up. I mean, everybody's sleeping with everybody. Come up with some new stuff. New stuff, I love y'all. I really do. Y'all throw a good one in there every now and then sometimes you be like, oh, I went to sleep on the episode. So that's kind of why I stopped watching, y'all, because I was like, it was just boring. And I'm not going to sit there and watch it, and it's going to be boring. So now it's getting good. I might be back every day. I might be back once or twice a week. I don't know. But it was good, y'all. It was good. They had me on edge. I was like, oh, what you gonna do now? What? And I didn't think he was gonna do that. I ain't heard nothing about eating dying. I didn't hear anything about eating dying. I didn't. So that's all I know. That's all I can tell y'all. But nobody's coming. Nobody else is coming in right now. Nobody else is leaving other than Daisy and Ashley, the only two people I know about. And I still don't know how Ashley leaving. So I don't know. I don't know. So I'll keep y'all posted when I know something. And thank you for watching me. I know y'all like, I'm not even gonna watch her. I'm gonna take off my subscription because she haven't had a video in about 2-3 weeks. They won't let me do this. So they say copyright and all that protected or whatever. So I'm gonna try to get my information from somebody else so I can still get y'all some stuff out there so y'all won't be left in the blind or whatever. Because I like what I do, like I said. So I'll see y'all in the future. I'm not going to say tomorrow, later, none of that. In the future. With your Y&R review or your soaps and debt, I might surprise you. So you have a great day. Bye-bye.